my lovely friends. I never know what second I'm going live in this group, but here I am. Okay, so oh God, Facebook is doing some really interesting stuff. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Whatever. So I wanted to jump in and say hello. I've just got off a Zoom call for my membership, discussing and running through all the neurological assessments and techniques. So all of the reflexes and cranial nerves and gait and mental state assessment and what have you. Which was really fun and it's a really big topic. So what I wanted to jump in here and have a chat to you guys about though was how we can all do better. I had the privilege, and privilege is a word I've been pondering, of attending NatEx in person, which was just like, oh my God, all these people, what's happening, on the weekend on the Gold Coast. And it was a really fun experience, and it was awesome this year because even though I loved presenting last year at NatEx on the VIP day, this year I got to just chill and be and absorb all the goodness without all that oh my God, all the pre-presenting nerves. So that was beautiful. So what I wanted to talk about was the topic for NatEx was inclusivity and diversity. Now, I will happily admit now that I really don't know a lot about those topics. And it was just such an eye-opening weekend for me. Now, I guess what I want to say first is, with all the Black Lives Matter stuff that went on last year and still goes on, let's face it, it is certainly not over anywhere. And with conversations about gender groups and things like that, I will admit I shied away from all of that. Not because I didn't want to support these groups or I didn't want to do better, but simply because I was scared of not getting it right. So instead of putting up something that I believed in or trying to educate myself, I was so scared of getting it wrong. I was so scared of not knowing enough before I said something that I did nothing. And I learned on the weekend that in itself is an act of violence. Just complacency and sitting by and not doing anything. For those of you that were at NatEx, your mind will be blown, I'm sure, as mine was. Learning about privilege, learning about our privilege, learning about the fact that even the fact that I am the color of my skin, that I have the ability to be educated, the ability to show up, that I have time right now to show up to you guys and talk about these higher level concepts, means that I have extreme privilege that a lot of people in this world do not have and do not share. Some of this privilege I was aware of, but over the weekend I was made aware of so much privilege that I did not know that I carried. And the presenters were talking about this as an invisible backpack that people of privilege wear, that they don't even notice that they've got, they don't even notice that they carry, but people that are not privileged and don't have the backpack see it because they experience discrimination, they experience lack of opportunity that we don't. So that was really humbling, and that was eye-opening to learn about that idea of the invisible backpack. I encourage you that if you couldn't attend NatEx, then I didn't realize Tammy was doing this, but you can actually go and buy the recordings, which is pretty amazing. So I encourage you to go and do that if you can, because it is life-changing material. So I sat and I thought, well, and one of the questions that was posed to us was, in our businesses, how can we do better? Which, and they talked a lot about the fact that when we do better, yes, we change the world, we change things socially, but also we have this up-leveling in our own businesses as well. So the question was put to us, where can we do better? Where can we change? What can we do? And I walked away going, oh, what can I do? So it took a couple of days to be able to ponder this, and I came up with, and it hit me like a lightning bolt, that my trainings are awesome. Okay, everyone has their zone of genius. I've got mine. I can talk about this stuff all day long, the physical examination stuff. But where I was, and this is this invisible backpack that I just was not aware of, and I humbly say now that all of my trainings do not, I talk a little bit about obesity and physical examination of the obese patient, but not the morbidly obese patient. My trainings don't incorporate people from the LGBTQA plus community. Now, I'm not scared to just try that, saying that. I'm not always going to get it right, but there I go, just trying, because when I try, I can do better. So they don't take into account, trans people or people that identify as anything other than cis. My trainings don't take into account disabled people. So I thought, wow, what can I do? Well, I can start learning. I can start sharing that information with you guys, so that then you guys can go on and put that new information and that new scope of practice, that new paradigm into your own practices, so that can be like a social change there, so you can start seeing more of these people. So I thought I would share that with you guys. I would love to hear, if you did go to NatEx, I'd love to hear what you are changing in your business. I would love to hear, if you weren't at NatEx, I would love to hear whether there is something that you are doing already in your business, or you want to change to include more people, more groups of people, that can come and see you and feel safe and feel confident and comfortable seeing you in your practice. So yes, my commitment is that I will be bringing out more trainings and more information to support practitioners with their physical examination in these different groups. I would love to hear from you. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Bye.